We didn't. We went to the general store and didn't steal anything.
We are good, I guess. Alright, let's go get those scones. And also see Stella.
Yes. It's the former town hall. What once must have been a stately foyer has been converted into rows of cells, meeting rooms and offices. Long ago, a way associated with reference to collections and meeting areas. And what am I doing with this narration? Raven doesn't speak well. People watching my videos will surely know. Oh, hey, you Betty.
It's quiet. This is a library. No, I'm just gonna go over.
You go over and settle in. Glad you're ready. But please join us before this little gremlin eats all the scones. Indeed, I am Alexis. You are back. Did you send my regards to that foul feline?
Let's see. Sorry, Gretchen. I didn't get the chance to tell Frou about last night.
That's like misfortune, but completely washed away by the joy of your renewed company.
Did you try to talk to Gretchen about Tabitha's cat?
It's not the first time. She really thinks she's Dr. Doolittle over here. She talked to Gretchen yesterday, and she said some wildly insightful stuff. If you didn't know any better, I swear she can talk to animals. Sing to the animals. Talk to the animals. However else that song goes.
One paranormal mystery at a time, please. Morning, Princess. You look tired.
My goodness, what's happened to commentators? You can't go on telling people to look unwell. You look marvellous, Princess. Oh, for crying out loud, dog.
Let's see. It was hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered.
If all those dreadful creatures in every nook and corner, this is one you got even a wink. I can actually got a wink myself.
Yeah, same. Anyways, I guess we should get started.
Oh, the funky gibbon. Before we got to talk about the photo you sent me in the morning. This morning. I know what I'm talking about. Khaleesi, check this out. Princess found in Tabby's garden this morning. Right in line with the side of her room.
What is that liquid around it? It looks like pus. The possum that lives in my dresser says the two people live at the estate. I thought he might have realized not have realized Pearl and I, but I wonder if it is who he was talking about.
You said that I was the one that broke Mr. Jiggles. Maybe then she'll finally understand the connection that you and I share.
They're both thinking like, how she acts like she's talking to animals. Should we be concerned about?
She shuts the kid up.
Gretchen wanted to let you know that she was the one who broke Mr. Jingles.
Oh my god, you can actually talk to animals, can't you?
What?
Mr. Jingles was the name I had for that little toy snake Gretchen had as a pup, which she broke. I kept asking who broke Mr. Jingles, like I didn't know who it was her.
If this is going to be a recurring bit, I might as well play along. Don't know if there's a connection to what happened in the woods, but it felt worth texting Stella about.
You think it could be that creep we saw outside the general store last night? He knew your name and those blueprints match up with the mining get-up.
Whoa, apparently I missed a lot last night, huh? You're not talking about Wayne, are you? That guy keeps coming to my mom's tea room. I think there's something really wrong with him.
Yeah, we are. I wonder if there's any connection between him and what happened in the woods last night.
Like what?
I mean, I don't have anything specific, but we do have the whole prophecy impending doom angle to explore, and this photo is weird.
I can't stop thinking about the splatters on the ground. If this whoever left those prints sick, maybe it's from the creatures you encountered.
Hey, ho, neighborinos! Ah, little stranger!
I can hit on him! Oh no, I'm gonna offer him my boiled peanuts!
You send your bag of peanuts to the neighbour and gesture of friendship and good faith. I don't know what to say. Is this a gift? I'm allergic to peanuts. Not seriously allergic, but they give me a rash. Oh, hey, Oscar. This is Princess, you know, Tabby's cousin. Oh, I should have known you were Scarlet. You very much look like a Vivian. Not that I know her very well. I was still a kid when she left. But a Scarlet resemble, it's strong. Dear God, that nose. No, that's a bad thing.
Oh, he's blushing too.
Have a thing for freaky noses. I'm Oscar. Possibly some German sounding name.
I think it's Gutierrez.
I'm Oscar Gutierrez, Chief Librarian and only librarian. Oscar's amazing. He practically built his library from scratch.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple shelves of boring books donated by old people.
You're all too kind, but speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she didn't get into trouble out there again. You know the crowd she hangs around with. Bobby Stancers. Oh, they're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at old Maxwell Place doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, and I'm sure they'll keep my eyes peeled.
What's the old Maxwell Place?
It's a great old abandoned spot. It's especially abandoned for young people. Even honest students are free from this call.
I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors there were like Swiss cheese.
I should really have a talk with Rosalina when she gets home.
I don't like the thought of teens getting up to mischief with all those ditchlings in the wood.
Ditchlings? That's actually why we came in here today. Have you heard of them? Apparently, seen one's supposed to mean disaster around the corner. Doesn't ring a bell. Dang, worth a shot. Okay. If you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town, where would you start looking? The script. Well, you see, history repeats itself. I'll try to figure out what sort of disasters the region typically falls prey to. Should I be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'll be right back. Gonna grab some more books. Behave while gone, Gretchen. Oh, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Yeah, have a biscuit, old gal. Oh, aren't you the sweetest thing on two legs?
Nom, nom, nom. Meanwhile, we have yet to touch the scones. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in those woods. A man's already dead. I'd say it's plenty reasonable to play it safe.
I'm going to try calling Rosalina again.
I'm sure she's fine, really. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting into trouble, and will make sure to keep our eyes peeled.
Princess, if you're a 13-year-old girl with black... If you see a girl this tall, answers to several. If you see a 13-year-old girl with black braids and glasses, we can let her know that her dad is worried about her and can't keep his accent. He wanders off, phone in hand. Get him! Just grab the whole mess of local history books. It'll kill my posture. She sets the massive pile of books under the table and pulls up a chair. Alrighty. This is going to be so much faster with the two of you here to help. Got our snacks, got our books. Let's get this party started!
Woo!
Reading narrates.
Intense reading action, and then Gretchen's just looking into the camera. Let's see. Reading is for suckers. That'll be nice. Let's see. Well, I guess we could look at the history of the Scarlet Hollow mines. Forced into retirement at age 50 due to a war injury from his time in the Indian Wars, exacerbated by his short stint serving as a captain in the Confederacy, Silas Scarlet also lost his eldest two sons in the bloodiest of wars, leaving his third eldest son, Andrew Jackson Scarlet, to take charge of the mine. Wait a minute. Under his leadership, the mine prospered, undoubtedly in part due to the growth of the railroad industry. Managed to evade the coal union for decades, making them one of the most profitable mines in the country. Andrew Scarlet built the surrounding town into what it is today, with expensive stone building, a bustling main street, and overseeing it all, the elegant Scarlet Estate that was, until 1895, the largest and finest feat of architecture in the region. Do not talk about how it looks now. It is garbage. Culminating in the tragic collapse of 1918, it was found that Charles Shaw, the co-manager of the mine, had loosened security measures to increase production during World War I, resulting in a fatal collapse and the deaths of over 160 men and boys, some as young as 10. Casualties included Andrew Jackson Scarlet's son, Theodore, his brother Enoch V. Scarlet, who had taken over for their aging father during the bustle of the war, managed to pull the mine from the brink of ruin, thereby saving the town. So this is how our family made its fortune. Right. Silas Everett Scarlet was born to Colonel Everett J. Scarlet in 1818, one of 12 siblings. He grew up in eastern North Carolina during a tumultuous time in the state's history. Not much is known about his life before he joined the Army in 1836. He quickly rose through the ranks in part due to his father's connections, but also due to a particular ruthlessness which he received the nickname Bloody Silas Scarlet. The federal government granted the now Captain Silas a tract of bounty land in exchange for his service in the Indian War, and he settled into the hills of North Carolina in 1841. That land would become Scarlet Hollow. It started as a simple log cabin, built by Silas's own two hands, occupied by his family of 10. Silas, his wife, Mary Joseph Scarlet, and their 8 children. I guess they were bored. Logging business brought many workers and fellow landowners to the hills, but it wasn't until Silas discovered rich seams of coal running underneath the entire region that Scarlet Hollow was really put on the map. He saved what he could and bought the surrounding hillside at a great discount, cleverly hiding what he knew about the land's true value. Thus, he had all the resources to found Scarlet Hollow's now famous coal mine. Okay, that was a short read. I guess we'll go to the last one. We got Wampus Cat, Tommy Knockers, and a Tallypo. Wampus Cat. Often linked to Cherokee legend, some cite the Wampus Cat as originating with the story of a woman who sought vengeance against a monstrous cat demon for driving her husband mad. She hunted it down by wearing a bobcat mask, tricked it into using its own vile magic on itself, freeing the people of their region from its evil. Others say the creatures come from the story of a woman who wore the pelt of a wildcat to witness forbidden hunting rites. The hunters of her village gathered to perform the rites, and she watched his secret from underneath the cat's pelt, but was soon discovered. For indiscretion, she was fused with the pelt and transformed into a creature that was neither a human nor cat, forced to wander the wilderness alone, feared by all. Her calls are those of great sadness, and serve as a warning to anyone who dares go against tradition. Okay, Tommyknockers originate in Cornish mythology, spreading to the U.S. when Cornish immigrants began working in Appalachian mines. They're named for the knocking that can be heard from seemingly within the walls before a cave-in. According to some, the knocking serves as a benevolent warning. Others believe that the creatures take stolen hammers to the supports of mines and collapse them on whoever is unfortunate enough to still be inside. Traditionally thought to be impish, leprechaun-like beings, but some claim they are the spirits of dead miners forever cursed to haunt their final resting place. And finally, there was a hunter who lived in a tiny cabin in the middle of the woods, all alone with his hunting dog. One night, after a particularly bad week of hunting, both their stomachs empty, the hunter spied something out of the corner of his eye. Some small creature had gotten into the cabin through a hole, and before he could even figure out what it was, he'd drawn his gun and fired at the thing, his hunger guiding his actions. But it was quick and ran back through its hidey hole and out of sight, leaving only its long black tail shot off by the hunter's rifle. "Guess it'll have to do," he said to the dog, and threw the tail into a pot to cook soup. He and his dog ate well that night, the tail filling them both. The hunter crawled into bed satisfied, and his dog curled up at his feet. He woke up to the sound of long nails scrabbling across wood. His dog was nowhere in sight, only a rumpled spot on the covers where he'd been, and in the gloom he saw two big yellow eyes staring right at him. "I want my Tally-Po," a high, hoarse voice creaked from the darkness. "Go away!" he screamed at the thing. But it stepped closer to him, still shrouded in darkness, the sound of long claws dragging across hardwood accompanying its movements. "I want my Tally-Po," the creature growled again. "I'll get my dog after you," the hunter squeaked, his voice catching his throat with fear, but there was no dog to be seen. "I want my Tally-Po!" Before the hunter could so much as scream, the creature leapt from the darkness, long claws stretched out towards the hunter. No one is sure what the creature did to him that night, but the next morning all that remained of the hunter, his dog, and his cabin was a chimney standing alone in the woods. Spooky. I think I'm all done. Let's check in. Also, I just realized that that her laptop had the cat thing from Madoka Magica on it.
Oh hell. Oh wait, if we're going by Kitty's mum told us last night, you have to rule out any natural disasters as that what brought the incidents here. But not nuclear incidents. That looks like our state has a history. Looks like our state has a history with those. What about you? Find anything?
Cat!
Huh. Oh, hey, Pixie.
You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find.
Pixie, my dear friend, it's been too long. How have you been? Hungry. Did Stella bring the good stuff? Don't worry, guy. I didn't forget your treats. Oh, yeah. Snack time. Cramps. So your Pixie's bothering you. Hopefully you haven't gobbled up any of the books. It can't stand the thought of people that might pay attention to anything that ain't him. Typical cat.
Hey, Pixel, what do you think about the monsters we saw in the woods?
I'm an indoor cat. I know nothing about the woods. Just hang out in the library, especially now our house got haunted.
Wait, your house is haunted? What?
Hey, how'd you know?
What? Pixel told me.
Princess Eva psychic, or she can talk to animals. It's a long story. She's Dr. Doolittle.
Just roll with it.
We've been living in the library for a little bit. Oh, God, the cat's looking at itself.
Of course he is.
It's been great. Way more snacks. Way more squishies. Except sometimes it's too many squitches. Hold up, that's kind of haunting. Are we talking about here? Unexplained noises, objects appearing in strange and unfamiliar places.
Aw, Oscar, don't get your hopes up like that.
Whatever was happening with my accent. Nothing like that. The floor in Rosella's room has keep seeping blood, and I was seeing a strange figure in the hallway a couple of times. Oh, that's nothing!
Oh, please!
Wait, you see a full body apparition. Can I see it?
Stella, how many times have you gone on ghost hunts been tricked by shadows? You know what's going to be.
What is that? A ghost?
That's worth looking into.
It makes me feel good.
Yep.
You're all more welcome to check it out. Maybe tomorrow night. Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun way to spend an evening. Can't wait to get spooked by some creaky floorboards.